Hi folks, and thanks for joining us. Rich here from Broken Arrow, and I'm with Jay and Hugh. How are you, lads?
Very good.
Folks, I've been now doing archery just on a little bit over 2 months, and I guess I've been trying to get a bit of technique and form happening on my own. And I've been hearing you guys talk about flinging arrows down the range, and I kind of feel that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just flinging them down the range at the moment.
Yeah.
So I thought if I could ask you boys to show me some technique today, maybe that I can start to put into practice, and I can start to refine a few of those skills. Yeah. Can we touch on that today?
Yeah,
All right, great.
All right, so what we'll do the first up is basically get you set up with a recurve bow, which is what we start all our beginners on.
Yep.
And then we'll get you into some stance.
Yep.
Get a proper stance happening there, and then we'll work on the draw and release.
A bit of technique.
Yeah,
All right,
so,
that'll be terrific.
so yeah, Hugh's got an arm guard there and a finger tab.
So
All right.
first things first, you're going to get your protection on.
Yeah,
so
sure.
That goes on, for a right-handed shooter, the arm guard is the inside of the left hand.
Inside the left hand.
Yep.
I know what that's all about because I've had the string hit me here.
Yeah, nice purple mark there.
It's smart, it's done that.
Yeah. Most beginning archers will have, full formed up a grip in the bow like that, and as you can see, that string comes in tight to your arm.
Yeah.
And when you shoot it, then it flips on your arm there and leave a nasty bruise.
Yeah, it's no fun. It's no fun at all.
Protection's a must for all beginning archers.
Yeah.
And just pull it around there, just covering the tender part of the arm.
Yeah.
Terrific.
I'll give you this, it's a finger guard, so that'll go on the inside of your dominant hand, and that kind of protects your fingers. It acts as an extra layer between the fingers and the string.
And one above, two below.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, and that's just to protect the tips of your fingers there. When you're shooting with the recurve bow, you're shooting off your fingers, drawing it back and flicking off there, and the constant that string rolling over your fingers can make the flesh a bit raw. So
absolutely.
A little bit of protection there with a leather tab does wonders.
Okay. All right. So let's walk up to the range and get a start on some form, eh? All right. So we grab a lane.
Yeah. All right. So Hugh, we might get you to start setting him up there.
Right, so what I'll get you to do, if you want to jump on this lane here, so front foot right on the yellow line, and get your feet shoulder width apart. So if you want to hop on there.
So I'm basically being square now to the target as far as my shoulders are concerned.
So feet shoulder width apart and nice relaxed stance there. So it should just be like how you are when you're standing up naturally. That's what it should feel the same.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll find probably a lot of beginner archers, they do all sorts of things when they first come here. If they don't get any coaching, they want to stand pretty much front onto the target or even angled off and try and draw back there. And that really upsets all your body form and everything like that, trying to draw back an arrow and aim here, and that helps with hitting your arm and all that sort of
I've
thing.
actually played with leaning forward, which didn't seem to help. That just really got my arm.
The best way is to just keep your weight nice and balanced over your body. So just get your arms out, wheel them around. So what's happening here is where you're standing square onto that target, when you put your arms out, your left arm is basically what's going to be holding the bow, facing straight at the target. Right. And that arm too, when you hold the bow, wants to be, don't want to lock it in. You want just a nice, comfortable little bit of your elbow. And if you're from where you are, don't lean or tilt your head or anything. Just turn your head and look sort of down the bow, and you'll see the target from the distance. So that's where you're going to shoot from, that sort of stance. One finger above, two fingers below the knock point, and drawing it back. And what you want to do is keep your head still nice and straight up and down, just looking that way. Draw it down and anchor, just get an anchor on your jawbone or on whatever's comfortable for you, but as long as you're touching your face where you can get an anchor point consistently, by the back corner of your lip, under your jaw, and all people are different of course, but so what we do is draw the string back to there, and anchor in, and then we release the shot.
Okay.
Right, so the most important thing is keep that nice straight up and down form.
Right.
As soon as you start leaning and tilting it, you're doing all sorts of things, and you can't become consistent with that.
Okay, so I'll line up the arrow,
and
one finger below. And how much of those fingers do I want to have wrapped around that string?
So have it more so towards the tips of your fingers.
Around the tips?
Yeah, because if you grab it all the way down here, when you try to let go, that's a lot of strength. And
it's going to roll it probably and torque the bow as well, I would imagine. All right, okay. So pointing the bow down to draw or up at the target?
Straight at the target.
Yeah, straight at the target. And if you do slip and it does fire off, it's not going to go down range. It's not going to go spearing into the ground. So you must always, whenever you have an arrow in your bow, as soon as you start running back, it needs to be pointing down range. Don't ever point it the other direction, just for safety, it's common sense.
So do I lock this arm in and then draw back, or is it a two-arm effect?
Well, what happens with your left arm there is, and you'll probably found it when you're shooting the compound because you're pulling more weight, is that you're not pushing against the bow with this way, you're using your bone structure to brace against the pulling force.
Right.
So your hand is basically in position from the word go, and you draw back from there.
Back from there. Find the corner of my mouth.
Yep.
And both eyes open.
Yep, both eyes open.
And just slowly let that string come off the tips of my fingers.
See how you go with that. Yep. Okay, so what you did there is just basically roll your fingers and let that off. It's all right, I guess, for a start, but to get consistent, what you need to do is drawing back and then pulling your elbow back, crunching your shoulder blades back together, just to get, it'll help you get a nice release that flows backwards. By just rolling it off your fingers there, what happens is the bowstring starts to oscillate as it comes with your finger, and it'll send that ball down the arrow. So the smoother and real motion that you can get that release, you'll get less string oscillation.
Okay, I'll try that again. Okay, so I'll brace that arm in.
Squeeze those shoulder blades together.
Find the corner of my mouth, and now I want to pull those shoulders together at the back.
Yeah. That's much better.
Better? All right, I might just try another one of those. That actually felt a lot better as well.
Yeah. And the same thing applies with a compound bow, although you trigger and release aid, you still want that real tension on you as you trigger the release aid, so it pulls away.
Okay, all right. So the target, corner of that mouth, and then squeeze the shoulders.
Yep.
Right as gold.
Nice.
All right, the only other thing I can notice there is your grip hand on the bow.
Yeah.
Hugh might be able to help, because I've not ever shot much recurve, but on a compound bow, and I imagine it applies the same to a recurve. You're drawing back there, you don't want to be gripping it. What will happen with that grip is you'll start to torque the bow, and on a recurve, because it's fairly lightweight, you'll be able to torque the bow and twist the string, which affects the arrow again. So you really need to concentrate on, again, just pushing that force forward down. So you're pulling this one backwards and that one forward in a straight line.
And that's with the shoulders. That's a natural motion when I tense the shoulder blades together.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, folks, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned. We'll get on to the compound bows next, and we'll go through a bit of form with those. Thanks, lads.